I'm getting worried as before I walked into her room and I heard her moan Theo's name. Is this real?
He's chatting absolute wussing.
Welcome back to Wafflin, and I know what you're thinking. Where are you boys? Well, we are in my brand new London apartment. Obviously, we haven't got the Wafflin sign up yet.
We're not allowed one.
Yeah, well, we've got no decorations at this point. And obviously, I'm renting it. So, yeah, we're having to sort of do a couple backhanders and convince them to allow us to wallify it.
What the fuck?
They're like, wafflify.
Wafflify.
Yeah.
Basically, we're going to put some lights and tinsel up and it's going to look great. Because at the moment, it's just a plain wall.
The vibes are not from the studio. It's from the boys.
Yeah, exactly. We generate the vibrations, and so do you. And do you know what that means? You're going to hit the like rating button right now if you're watching on YouTube, because our like ratings have gone.
No, I swear they're doing all right. But you should follow the Instagram. It'll be on the screen
I think
right
people
now.
forget to like because they're enjoying the video so much that they forget to click the like button.
Yes.
But this is the first episode of 2 on tour. Because
Yeah.
this is the episode where we're not in the normal studio. And then next week, we're in Beefer.
So this, you lot. Right, when we talk about the most crazy waffling style content, next week, all three of us are going to Ibiza. Right, we're having it fucking large, right? As large as it gets with Wayne. We're going to do loads of stripes.
What?
Oh, right.
No.
No, but we are actually looking to potentially get Big Wayne on the show.
No, yeah. Basically,
Yeah, but you're too scared to message him.
I'm a little bit... Look, I want to know what you think about this, and you tell me as well, right? The concept of either, whether it be asking someone for a photo or asking them, please, can you do something for me, or anything like that, I've always felt really... Like, I don't know, it just makes my skin crawl. Roy Keane was talking about it recently on a Gary Neville piece of content that they did.
What, the Sky Sports thing? When they're walking the dogs?
And he was like, look, if I don't know, it just even like swapping shirts with footballers after games and things like that,
Really?
he just feels it's awkward. It cringes him out. And I think a little bit, like, where obviously we want to get guests on this podcast, but like the idea of like being like, oh, please come on my podcast.
Are you sure that's not an ego
like,
thing?
No.
No, because even if I wasn't like, you know, Weller or the YouTuber or whatever, if I was just a normal person, jokes, you know I'm joking.
Jokes.
No, obviously I'm joking. But listen, yeah, just that whole concept makes my skin crawl. So that's why we leave it to Theo.
Wait, to be honest, I'm actually in a very similar situation. I feel exactly the same. I hate it. But no one actually cares. Like, when people ask me to go on their videos, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You boys get asked all the time. And
Yeah,
you're
but
like,
it's
yeah,
just really
sure.
fun
like,
doing
No,
it.
100%. But we've, like, obviously you asked the Burnt Chip to come on. The burnt Chip was meant to be on this episode. It's like our first London guest, and like he just didn't do it.
He was busy. But he said he's going to come on next week or the week after.
He was busy every day we were available to film.
No, he wants to come on.
You weren't busy the like 7 times we've been on the fellas, though.
Yeah, but I'm never busy. I'm on holiday still. I don't do anything. Oh, God. No, I'm getting busier now, though.
That's
my
good.
things are going up. I'm doing a lot more work.
Right. So talking of work,
Oh, God.
you did you put some work in this week?
Oh, okay, yes, I went out.
Right.
Shock. Out way too much. Anyways, I got talking to this girl on a night out, and it's not going where you think it's going.
Wait, go on. What?
She's like, yeah, so we'll watch the last episode of Wafflin.
No.
And she's like, yeah, I just think you're all being really misogynistic.
What?
And like, you're all like wankers. I'm like, oh. So we're having this chat, are we, for about half an hour? So I just remembered like chatting to her for like half an hour about how she thinks we're all misogynistic pricks.
So how so? Did she like elaborate?
In the first episode, yeah, she did, but I can't remember if I'm being honest. But I'm there trying to work out like, are we?
So she never goes home and talks to her girls about sleeping with boys?
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you remember we had a comment about this in a recent episode and we reacted to it?
Yeah,
And
it was
then someone actually
last
came up
episode.
to me in person and said it. And then I was like, oh my God, I don't think I am.
Mate, are we wankers?
Are we wankers?
No, because it's difficult, right? These conversations happen like all the time, right? Where friendship groups will be having conversations about what they're getting up to sexually, relationship-wise, and how they talk about certain people. You know, you'll see girls being like, "Oh, he's such a creep. He was a pest." The kid may have just been trying to be polite and nice, but
Smiling.
You know, do you know what I mean? Everyone has a perception and interpretation of
Yeah.
events. Now, when we talk about things, we're very open and honest, and we're not going to sit here and sugarcoat things. It's just that you probably haven't, it's not normal that you hear these private conversations. Now, the thing where we actually probably could be a little bit more considerate is that these conversations and stories that we have, they do involve other people, and we stick our foot in it because, you know, they may not want those stories going out to the world. And I mean, admittedly, not the world doesn't know that we're talking about them, but they know we're talking about them.
That's the worst. Like, that is the worst feeling.
I do find it quite complicated, right? Because we're like, if girls talk about this sort of stuff publicly, it's now like something that is like, oh, well done. Like, women should be able to talk openly about this, and we agree.
Call her daddy.
But like,
the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Why are we now all of a sudden misogynistic because we talk about it? Like, do you know what I mean?
We're not misogynist. At the end of the day, we know what we are. An individual may have interpreted like that. Fair play. That means she doesn't connect with us. It probably means she doesn't connect with you, Malfoy. So that's just how it is. We can't go get hung up on someone's opinion. End of the day, they've had that view. That is what it is. She doesn't need to watch the podcast and she doesn't need to kiss you, right?
What?
No, but do you know what I mean? If that was a...
She didn't kiss me.
Clearly.
Oh, what? So it was just a stranger?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't grafting?
No, it was a stranger in Sunset.
Wait, she just came up to you?
Yeah.
Surely you were just like, fuck off.
No, because I really wanted to argue this case because I thought she was really wrong.
Shit.
It was a stranger.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, legit.
Like, boys, like previously, if anyone has come up to you, just out of nowhere, and just like, internet melts is fucking shit or whatever, like, you're a twat in that, surely you just be like, fuck off. Like,
well, that's the thing,
no one asked.
I think the only time that it really hits is when you think, oh shit, they're actually right.
Yeah, that's why it really pissed me
off. And I think, that's where there is that air of like, oh, are we actually overstepping the mark?
On the borderline.
Like, do we talk derogatively about females, people? I don't think we do. I think we're open and honest, and that's just where I'm going to draw the line.
But just to say, I think that does show that I think at the end of every episode, we always like sort of give each other the eyes and we're like, were we good that episode? Like, were we safe? Mate. Like, did we say anything because naturally, I think we come to the table and we always try and push our tongues out a little further than maybe if the cameras weren't rolling for content.
Oh, boys,
we never ever want to, like, you know, disappoint people or come across in ways that
every time we finish
not.
An episode right now, I just go home, I'm just sitting in bed like anxious.
What, overthinking? I'm
like overthinking everything. I'm like, God, what have I said? Who am I going to piss off this time? The extra baggage is outrageous right now.
No, yeah, but
I don't like pissing people off.
No, yeah,
but I know, but I can say shit and then you know, like I got potty mouth. I just blurt things. I don't know. That might work.
Shit out of your mouth.
I just blurt things out and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
That comes after you've been told by someone, I don't like what you said about me on that, because I had it when I said something about Ruth. And then she was like, and then ever since then, I was thinking, like, every time an episode went out on Sunday, I was like, fuck, what if I've said something? Even though in my head, I knew I hadn't, but you start thinking about it. And then it brings release day down. You start thinking about it.
I know, but at the end of the day, that's what kills the rawness. Like, that's where, imagine this podcast, if we sat there and was just like, oh, let's sugarcoat everything and make sure that we don't upset anyone. And, you know, the reason why this podcast is so successful is the fact that we are just that open, honest, and people relate, because there is no holds barred. And people may disagree with some things we say at points, but that is just the part and parcel of what we're doing here. We're not going to change. We know what our intentions are, and it's to have a fucking good time with you lot.
It's the personal connections though, but that's where I don't want to burn the things. Do you know what I mean?
And to clarify, we do. You know, we accept every disagreement. People don't have to agree with everything that we say. Yeah. We don't even agree with what each other say.
Boys, last night was awful.
Wait, what happened?
No, it's in just like my anxiety last night was awful.
Yeah, but that's the drinking, obviously. Like, we confronted Theo in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, watch it after this one. We had to sit this kid down. No, we actually did, because he was seriously, like, as his friends, he was upsetting us because we were seeing a man go from what we saw as like the height of confidence to, in reality, displaying signs of a cover-up.
Yeah.
Okay? So he was basically obviously putting on this persona. Like, this whole entire facade. He's been on this act like he's completely like the man about town, the go-to guy.
Which I am.
Yeah, and basically, really, you're broken. No, sorry, no, you're not broken. No, yeah.
No, but there is one thing that has changed. So in the past, when I was Theo Baker, and obviously now I'm Teddy. Yeah. So in the past, like I knew when to stop drinking. Like on nights out, I'd be like, oh, get on the waters now.
Yeah, what, like it's approaching
Now
9 o'clock.
Now Teddy doesn't stop.
Yeah, because there was this Instagram story of you rapping along to Soulja Boy, was it? Tom,
that
roll
was
the
bad.
clip. Obviously, you can't play the audio, but look, as you can see, like you seem off your nut. Yeah, you just seem fucked.
It's my local spot, Old Street Records. They love it.
Old Street Records.
Mate, it's a belter. They let everyone in now. I'm like best mates with all the
What, like
bartenders.
under 16s.
What?
No,
Why would you want that?
no, because I was making a joke. No, it's like that. Oh no. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Oh no.
Good joke, buddy.
No, it was like, where else would you let 12 lads in?
Anywhere?
Yeah, surely.
Like any establishment that wants to make money.
What are you boys? What? Get out! You're not allowed
What,
in.
you want to come in here and spend money? Fuck off.
They give me like free shots and stuff. They're sick. It's the best place ever. And I left my jumper there. So yesterday I texted
You're writing this one down.
Yesterday I texted them and they're like, oh, we have your jumper. So I cycled there last night at 10 o'clock. I cycled there last night at 10 o'clock and I went in there in my cycling clobber on and my helmet in the bar.
Why did we let him finish that story?
So I was in this place.
Oh, he's going on, right.
Dressed in my helmet.
Are you alright, mate?
Yeah. So obviously we're now going to Beetha, and yesterday you were like crying. No, you were saying how like you need to give this life a rest.
I need to get back on the...
Yeah, and obviously, you know, all of us can relate. I guess through lockdown, we were like smashing it hardcore. I don't know if you're smashing it now.
We were locked down. We weren't allowed to go out.
No.
We weren't allowed to have parties.
No, I didn't have parties. I mean, I was just getting on it on my own. No, you know, like sitting indoors.
Staring at the wall.
Yeah, I was just sort of like...
What's on now?
Yeah. Like, I was just drinking... But what are we going on about? I don't know.
I drank a lot through lockdown, just sitting at home playing no. I'm not even shitting here.
Just sitting on your own.
No. On pro clubs with the boys, just like.
What should we do now? I've never sipped.
Oh god.
Carry on.
Yeah, go on, brother.
That's all I had.
Oh shit.
So I did the same, lad. I'd sit on COD.
What, just have drinks? Wait, you're shaking?
That's withdrawals. He hasn't had a beer for
Wait,
12 hours.
really? What, you, because your face is shaking as well?
Yeah, mate. Every day I'm just like, wait, like I'm going to sleep. I'm just in bed, like.
Really?
You did actually say like, boys, does it never get to like 8 o'clock in the evening? You just want to get a beer.
No, I got to that. I did actually get to that.
But we shouldn't. In fairness, we shouldn't like joke so extensively about something which for some people is a big problem.
Oh, totally. But it's in like part of our coping mechanism.
Yeah.
No. I've never been a big pisshead.
Same.
You are right now. In lockdown, like, don't get me wrong, I was. But that was like, in order to get better at DJing, like, trust me, DJing and getting smashed go hand in hand. Trust.
On your own.
Trust, brother. No, it's like...
Drunk on your house on your own.
No, I obviously I had a support bubble at that point. So doing it in front of people and having a bev makes the experience so much more better. You're like in the
loosen
music
up.
more.
Loosen
Yeah.
feel the
And I
vibes.
was having a conversation with the A&R manager of my new music label. And we're going to be doing shows in like Vegas.
What?
Yeah.
Can I come?
Oh, of course, mate. But this is a thing, like...
Oh, you can have an entourage.
Yeah. No, we can. We're going to have to take Wafflin on the road and we're going to be going around all these different cities. But it's like, are you in?
Obviously, yeah.
Yes.
Appearance fees.
No, you're not getting any...
You're getting paid for doing waffling.
You're getting free trips to Vegas.
If I'm performing Angels to the crowd...
Oh, fuck me up the arse.
What?
No, just like...
Obviously,
so
I'm
imagine
coming.
you in Las Vegas people have paid like top dollar to come and see the performance, and you get on the mic.
Because they won't understand the joke.
Yeah, they won't get the banter. They'll just be like, "Who is the?"
So you're going to be touring around the world?
Yeah, mate. No, the aim for this is like really ambitious, and I find it funny trying to explain it to you guys because it's like I'm just Weller and like irrelevant. But like,
Gonna go tour the world, mate.
no, come on. No, that's usually like what I feel like when I try to open up to you boys. I was gonna get ridiculed.
Have you signed the contract yet?
Yeah, no, we're signing it. No, it's a fucking sick deal. It's a quality deal.
Yeah, which you said you signed 2 weeks ago.
No. I have a lawyer that's fucking going over it, mate, and making sure it's like quality.
Your stepdad.
No.
Dad.
No. No. You're a fucking cock. No. It's a legitimate lawyer. No, it is.
No one said it wasn't. I did just...
Lawyer fees are fucking mad as well.
I know.
And in the contract, it's the label would cover the lawyer fees. That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, coming out your pocket, because obviously you were going to be a lawyer, weren't you?
Well, technically...
Well, I got a law degree.
You got a law degree.
He said he's a fucking full-time waffler.
Yeah, now you just waffle for a living. But yeah, bottom line is, fucking sick deal. We're going to the moon. Mark my words. When I bring you out on stage next year, next summer, I want you to go, fair play, Weller.
Yeah.
Clip this.
I will. And I'll be gassing you up.
Yeah, you better.
I fucking will.
Twerker.
What?
Would you dance?
Obviously, I'll be hammered.
Oh, no.
Well, obviously, you're going to be well nerve-wracking going on
this
stage.
like tour thing, you were saying at home you'd love to like get pissed and DJ for people. Obviously, this is say it becomes your job, and it will be more like full time. Are you just gonna get pissed all the time?
No, see, and this is the issue because like that's how you put on the weight and look like shit. Or no. Okay, I'm not gonna name any names. Certain DJs.
Didn't you just say a name?
You have to bleep that, Tom.
No, it doesn't matter if you bleep it. Certain DJs fucking do the lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they go around and they do drink all the time on shows. And I personally, I don't want to get into that realm. But look, at the end of the day,
I feel like if you drink...
it's a sacrifice.
That lifestyle is a reason why a lot of people get into DJing.
Yeah.
But I feel like the lifestyle also could be a detriment to your longevity.
Longevity. What of? Yeah, well, I mean,
DJ.
look,
like Steve Aoki, he doesn't drink.
Yeah, no, and it may get to that. That's the thing. Like, I'm gonna do what we do, and that is go with the flow, see what happens. Right.
Be as fit as possible for it.
At this point, like throughout the week, I'm training every day. I'm boxing every day. I'm doing, I'm staying in shape. Kind of on my way there. I'll be ripped come summer. But yeah, like basically. It's going to be a matter of juggling it all. But like we do with all of our careers, there's certain sacrifices, certain things you have to do.
Malfoy hates making sacrifices for the boys. He does.
You sacrifice for so basically he's meant to be filming with who at 2 p.m?
Film with Simon at 3.
So mini minter, right? Granted, great, phenomenal.
He asked me 4 days ago.
Wafflin comes first.
And I'm here, recording.
He's trying to rush us. We're going to actually do a 2-hour episode today.
That'd be possible.
What are you filming?
It's some game show. But actually, I do actually have a career move coming up.
Fuck off.
I do.
No, you don't.
I'm launching a new show.
What?
Oh yeah,
Footy show.
A football show?
Yeah, football.
How's it go? We on it?
Yeah, we need guests.
Oh, I guess he doesn't want to do it.
Well, no, because you're Liverpool and you're Chelsea. So when there's Chelsea matches on, come on.
Every week.
When there's Liverpool
Wait,
matches
so
on,
what is the show? Hang about. Do you get like...
It's a show, but we're also going to put it on audio, but it's mainly like it's got a set, like we get guests on, hopefully some footballers.
No, he's keeping important info from you here.
Like Arsenal Fan TV?
Oh, no. No, I did bump into Ty.
Is it going to be a live stream?
No, but I want to do live streams in the future because I think they're a lot of fun. Like watch-alongs are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like Jeff and the Boys, but YouTube, like the kickoff.
Yeah, literally, essentially.
So you're going against True Geordie. True Geordie, you listening to this?
No, we're not going against True.
Theo Baker is taking you on, mate. How you feeling?
It's coming out soon. It might even be out. No, it won't be out by the time.
What's the name of it, brother?
You want to know?
Wankers
And nothing's
Are Us?
been. Wait, is this an official? Like no one knows the name.
You can announce it.
Go on, brother.
Take the mic.
Everyone, you're the first to hear. Free.
Don't be a shit name. Pitchside.
Nah. It's like, cheers, Jeff.
Yeah, cheers, Jeff. Pitchside.
Pitchside, yeah.
That's actually all right, isn't it?
That's good.
Pitchside by Theo Baker, Teddy Baker.
And Reeve.
And Reeve.
He's an FPL
What's
god.
his real name?
Ollie.
Surely you knew that.
Ollie,
we've been away with him like 3 times.
Mate, we did.
Okay, granted, I've been on holiday with him multiple times, but like, yeah, no, I knew that. That rings a
I'm
bell
actually
now.
quite excited. It gives me like more purpose in life.
Mate, of course, like, is it? Yeah, cause no, but like when you get that gas feeling, that's what you want. It's an exciting project. That's why this music thing.
But it means like turning up to work.
Yeah,
which I really missed.
Mate, no, 100%. And I think like that can take you like bigger and bigger and bigger.
Just keeps him busy.
But that point about what you're saying about turning up to work, obviously I've had the structure life before, and then coming into this and this being the only thing I've got,
unstructured YouTube
takes
life.
everything away. But I love the structure. So like today, having to commute up to London, having to wake up and catch a train, something about it just made me feel
Excited.
good,
Gassed.
very good, excited.
I feel exactly the same way every time I drive down.
But we say that because you hate it. There is a lot of people that maybe like feel a bit lost in life, and I feel something like structure is something that can proper like. I know it's different because we're in such a good position here where like our structure is very nice structure,
Right.
but even just having those small little things that you do consistently, I feel just make you so much happier.
I feel like that's one of the reasons why a lot of YouTubes and that turn to like exercise, because it gives them structure. Like without it, like what do you do? Like if you're not a workaholic, like what do you do?
Well, this is the thing. A lot of the questions that we get in are, from people going, "Look, boys, I'm struggling right now." I guess it was in lockdown massively where there was, not a lot of structure for people. We are designed to be habitual, right? From cavemen times. Right? No, we actually fucking are.
First caveman reference.
We're designed to sleep at the same time and be awake at the same time every day. That's how our brain operates best. Eating at the same time. And you know what I mean? And having sort of that sort of structure. When we wake up and it's like we don't actually have anything to do. We don't need to go out and kill an animal to eat our breakfast. We don't need to go and find water to feed our families. Like we suddenly don't have the purpose that we're actually designed to have and required to have to almost exist. So it's sort of like you almost... Yeah, you want to have a project. You want to have something that you need to do in order to, you wouldn't have been able to film Wafflin if you didn't get up and get that train. So it's almost like having that to fulfill you. Yeah, it basically gives you purpose.
It puts you in a place where you feel like today is good because I'm doing something.
Yeah.
And you have no like choice to do it. And like I say, I appreciate we're in a really good position where you wouldn't need to be pushed into this job. You'd be happy to have it. But yeah, I just feel like, having these goals. Oh, okay, well, I need to wake up at this time because I need to catch a train and then I need to go up and see the boys and then film. Yeah, it definitely made me feel better today than waking up yesterday and not having anything to do.
I think that's maybe why I felt like such a waste man recently.
Oh.
Like, if I don't have anything the next day and I go out, I'm just staying in bed till like all day.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was in bed till 6
PM.
Like, watching TV, being a waste man, and it got to 6. So I kept napping. I was like, mate, I got to do something here. So I was like, coffee, energy gel, got on the bike, went to the gym, and I came back and I was like, wow, I feel so much better.
Yeah, and that's like one of the big reasons why I wanted to make this move up to London. It's like, where I live, it's near my family, it's comfortable, it's what I've known my whole life, but it is just a retirement town. It is like
number one in the UK, actually.
Yeah, like there's not a lot going on, and it's not very inspirational or ambitious to be around. Whereas coming up here, West London, we're in amongst it. My corner shop is Westfield, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's like, the gym there's like, it's got a boxing ring. It's got all that. I don't know, it's got like loads of stuff that I'm like, I do boxing every day.
That's good, isn't it?
But I fucking love it. And then I can go down and go to whatever restaurant from, whether it's Lebanese, Vietnamese, Chinese, Zimbabweanese. I don't give a toss. It's quality, and there's so much around. There's,
Mate,
Mabel lives over there.
You're gonna slide
I
in?
fancy her so much. No, because it's realistic that we're going to be doing a song at some point, and I need to she can't. Don't clip this.
Clip it.
Don't. No. Don't.
Why would you say that? Why would you say don't clip it?
Bro, you don't need to clip it.
But you can still fancy someone to work with them.
What?
It would just make the song even better. There'd be more chemistry.
Do you reckon she would want you as
No.
You do, don't you?
No, you're just gonna make it really awkward.
Bring it on. Do it. Make it awkward. I don't give a toss.
You love her?
What?
Huh? Don't get awkward.
Oh, that'd be quite... Oi, do you reckon you'd actually ever be in a celebrity relationship?
I don't put any limits on anything. At the end of the day...
No, but there are obvious...
we're the same age.
Things that put you off
same
it.
age, we fancy each other. They're great babies.
No. Basically, I mean, look, whether you're number one Buxton Army member, whether you're a Wafflin Mafia member, or if you're the Queen. No, but you know what I mean? Or a celeb. I don't give a toss. If I'm vibing, I'm vibing.
It's all about the vibrations.
It's the vibrations, you know, and that's what really matters. It shouldn't be what you do for 11 or nothing like that. But it shouldn't. It shouldn't be to do with any of that bollocks.
Well, speaking of celebrities.
Oh, here he goes. He's fucked. No. Sorry. Misogynistic Weller.
This is the deadest story, but fuck it.
Go on.
So I went to the classic footy shirts launch the other day.
I saw that. It actually looks sick.
Why didn't we get invited to that?
You didn't get the DM?
Oi, we are actually excluded, me and you.
Yeah.
They don't realise that we're the number one podcast on YouTube. And they're like,
why
this idiot gets invited, but I don't, or you don't.
Like, why does Spotify talk to everyone except us?
I was going to say that. Spotify, if you're listening.
No, but we're about to, so obviously with my music deal. I'm going for meetings with like the CEOs of like Spotify and whatnot.
Surely tell them you got a
No, I literally will. I'll literally be like, boys, you know, we're going to make that all happen. I'll go for dinner with them.
Number one podcast in UK.
Yeah, and Europe.
We are. Anyways, back to the story.
Go on.
So I just couldn't find the way in for like 15 minutes.
To where?
The way into the event.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was really confusing. So I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll try this door. Went through the back entrance. Walk in, there's just Wright, Ian Gazza. Like Paul Gascoigne and Ian Wright. I was like, oh, okay. So I just walk up to him and go, Wrighty. He goes, oh, Theo, good to see you. And then Gazza goes, oh, how you doing, mate? And I'm like...
Wait, so you met Gazza?
Yeah. And I'm
That
like,
is cool.
what the fuck is my life?
Did he know you?
I've met him once before. He definitely didn't remember me. Right, he does. But like, it was just Paul Gascoigne and Ian Wright, and like they're two heroes growing up. And I was like, how do I find myself in these scenarios? There was a bit of like a, wow.
How is Gazza now?
He just looked really well and funny and really with it.
He always does those jokes tweets. Have you ever seen his tweets? He just like drops like a dad joke every now and then.
Mate, he was on form at this event, like, and it was free beers all night as well. Yeah, it was just the beginning of the end.
No, those moments like through the career that we're in, where it is just like, how am I here? Like,
surely
how's this going?
Recently?
Well, when I was in the meeting for my music label.
Wait, we got to have like a count on screen as to how many times you said that.
No, but I'm not going to lie, like when you're sitting there having the conversations about, oh yeah, we're going to be doing this festival, this, that. It's like, how the fuck am I here? On top of it, I'm gassed about it, all right?
No, it's good, it's good that you're excited.
It is. Take us with you.
All right. But yeah, you have those moments. You know, when I played at the new camp for Chelsea FC, get the photo up right now, Tom. I scored 6. I scored 6, mate. One was a penalty as well, and I held.
Got proof.
Yeah, prove it, mate.
I've got videos.
Yeah, prove it. Where?
Get them.
What?
Scored 6, yeah.
I scored 6. Okay, admittedly, it was a fans team, so
you scored 6 against 10-year-olds.
No. It was mixed, so it's like girls and boys teams.
So,
but they were fans, not footballers.
Oh,
girls and boys, just random members of the public.
What are you saying? They were shit.
No. No,
saying you were by far the best player on the pitch.
Oh, of course I was the best fucking player. Well, I was. Always am. I'm the best footballer on YouTube, mate.
Yeah. Pretty sure Billy Wingrove was playing in that match.
No, he wasn't. It was Chelsea fans. He's a Tottenham fan.
Oh, sorry.
Spaghetti did dickhead frog. Anyways, but yeah, oi, Shadish. So there's, oi, boys, so there's Putt Shack, right? Have you ever done this? Anyone listening right now or watching? Golf, but you get wankered.
Mate, I did that.
I've done it. I've gone Putt Shack.
Have you taken anyone on a date there?
I have.
Is anyone watching or listening taken anyone on a date there or been on a date there? Because I'm thinking about doing it. I haven't got anyone to take at this point.
Mate, it's actually because you can get drinks like halfway round. So even when you run out your drink in the first 2 holes, you can just get another one when you're
Also, are you caning like tequila shots? Is it, hard liquor?
Well, for some reason we had this bet, like if you got a hole in one, you'd have to do 3 shots.
Of course.
But that doesn't make any sense because you should celebrate.
Should it be like if you don't get a hole in one?
Yeah.
Or if you get a hole in one, everyone else has to do it.
Yeah, but our rule was if you get a hole in one, you got to do 3 shots.
You do the forfeit.
I got back-to-back hole in ones.
Oh.
You
was like aiming for the wall.
I was like, fuck, 2 hole in ones in a row. That's pretty impressive.
Who did you go with? Some girl? A girl?
Just a mate, yeah. And we
just a mate. Wait.
Skimmed over that.
Sorry, yeah,
I just went out
waiting for a mate.
Classic Putt Shack with a friend.
Who?
Anyways, 2 hole in ones in a row.
Holly.
Huh?
Holly what?
2 hole in ones in a row.
Oh, okay.
Pretty impressive. Even the waitresses, though, were like, damn, I've never seen 2 hole in ones in a row.
Start flirting with the waitresses.
Right. When you go Putt Shack then?
I did a
what,
double
so
date
you went on
there.
a date then? Did it help in the graft? Because obviously, like, you go on a date. You go on a date mostly as a method to try and express yourself and, show your feathers to the lady that you're obviously taking on this date. You want it to be able to communicate that you're a good man, right? Did doing golf and getting smashed whilst playing golf allow you to show the true Theo Baker and get her to fall in love with you?
the true Teddy.
The true Teddy Baker.
It was just a lot of fun until the end.
Did you kiss?
Probably.
What do you mean probably?
You remember. You either did or you didn't.
Yes.
Whilst playing golf? Was it just you two?
No, it was really... No, I was...
Busy place.
It's a busy
No,
place.
just you two.
Mate, at the end...
Did you go with like Cal Freezer or something?
No, just us two, yeah. But at the end, there was this really annoying twat in front of us who just kept going, Theo, and just looked away every time. He kept doing it. I was like, mate, what are you doing? So we just left.
Oh, then where did you go?
Some bar.
And then where?
No, but I feel doing...
Wait, did you go back to yours?
I don't know, man.
Is that what you're trying to get to?
Did you fuck? No, sorry.
I want to know about your dates recently. Because you've been going a lot of West London dates.
But all I will say quickly is a date like Putt Shack
Just a lot of fun.
is perfect, especially if you're a little bit awkward on it because
Wait,
no, I'm talking about like people that are watching. No, exactly.
Teddy.
Because something like that is you've constantly got like something to talk about.
Wait, sorry.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's not like sitting at a dinner table where it's just like, chicken's nice. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is something going on like constantly. So there's, it's
then
good
you can
to
go for food
chat.
afterwards when you've already had a few beverages.
Yeah, but then you're in it. Like,
It
the
flows a little
awkward
bit
stage
better.
is gone. Like, you've broken the ice.
What awkward stage?
Wait, so Malfoy, when you first like meet a girl, so you've arranged to go on a date. That initial hi, are you straight in, or are you scared? Like, are you like that?
No, you have to go in with the hug and be confident. Of course you do. What you're going to?
I'd love to watch that.
You're going to
I'd love to
introduce yourself as a bitch.
Oi, what the fuck?
Well, it is true. Imagine you go, nice to meet you.
Oh, do you go in for like the kiss?
No, you go and hug. That's just you do that to the boys
you
as
know-
well.
Okay then, guys. Quick one. Are you into crypto? We are, and I am currently up $1,500.
Oi!
Mate, it's unbelievable. What platform do I use? The trusted Coinbase. Right, and today we are here to offer you €5 in free Bitcoin when you sign up to Coinbase today through our link, coinbase.com/wafflin. They are reliable. They have got your back. If you're not too, clued up on crypto, you at least want to use a platform that you know, I'm safe here. So that's why we'll use Coinbase, and you should take advantage of this. Obviously, crypto is on the up again. Do your research, of course. But after that sort of like shaky period, to see the way it's all going now, it's definitely something worth looking at, getting into. And obviously Coinbase is who we recommend. So if you want to take advantage of this, it is coinbase.com/wafflin to get that free €5 in Bitcoin, the powerhouse of cryptocurrency. Do your thing. Obviously do your research, like I say. But now on with the show.
I'm not sure if we've spoken about this since we've been back. Obviously, you had the idea of like a Weller Malfoy dating show where I'm the waiter.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
We can do that now because he is single, so we can film everything. We could have a little waffling series on a Patreon page.
You always want to put it behind a paywall, don't you?
It was Patreon page. What's that?
Because I thought we were going to try and do one of those at some point.
Yeah. What? So we do a pay-per-view, watch Malfoy go on dates
Or
episodes.
just put it on your main channel.
We put it on my main channel.
Or main channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What,
But wait. So we changed this room into. We could put it as just one big green screen and change it to like a date scene.
But Will does we look
Yeah,
at
but
that
you'll
green?
just be green in here.
So we just go to a studio.
Go to a local restaurant.
Oh yeah. No, to be fair, like I've been recognised by a few of the waiters at some of these restaurants that I reckon I could be like, "Oi, mate, can we film here?" And they'd probably be like, "Yeah,
Mid-dating.
yeah, just in the
Wait,
we're out of hours or something."
Did you not see my performance on Sidemen Sunday?
No.
You haven't watched how good I was.
I have heard you were quality.
But I was also a nervous wreck.
Yeah, but that powers you sometimes.
You just have to neck a load of champagne and next thing you know, you're flying.
No, but I want to know when we do this series, right?
Stone cold sober.
Sober, mate. You're yeah. Where am I going to be while we're filming it? By the way, like, so say he's with the girl. Can I Like, am I
So,
the CEO?
So I reckon how we do it, right, is you both have a date that day.
I have a date.
Yeah, obviously you're going to be
to
part of
compare
it.
me to
It's a series where you're both going on dates
With
to
the same
find-
girl?
Oi, no, because then it might get to like a comparison thing, and you'll start like comparing cock
But
size
I
and
wouldn't
shit.
want you to like get embarrassed, obviously, when you compare me to
No,
you.
because basically Theo put a little bet in the Ibiza group chat
No,
for
it
next
was
week.
quite literally.
He was
I said
saying,
no.
we should have a pull-off. And I'm like, what? You want to wind each other off?
First of all, never said that. Second of all, it was Luke. Third of all, I said fuck no.
No, he was like, he reckons me and him should have a pull-off. I'm like, mate, we're going on holiday to relax. So he reckons we should pull each other off.
Wait, why are you
I just
doing-
think it'd be a good
Yeah,
little
you
bit of
think
friendly
it's your
competition
right-
for you two boys to.
I never said that.
Oh wait, are we being misogynistic?
That was very
Yeah,
misogynistic.
you what? A pull-off? That is very misogynistic.
And Luke, why would you put that in the chat? Misogynistic?
No, because you said that like we were talking about where I'm going to sleep because I'm going to sleep in one of their hotel rooms, and Theo was basically saying, "Why would it be mine? I'm going to pull birds." And then I was like, "It's going to be yours, realistically." And then he was like, "No, I'm going to have birds back." So then I was like, "Well, if you're so confident, why don't you challenge Wella to who's going to?"
It's not going to happen, is it? Just me and Luke sharing a bed every night in my pizza.
That would be nice.
That'd be lovely.
We did it in Abu Dhabi.
No, we didn't.
Oh, what, did you kiss and stuff? Isn't that
You had your-
illegal
you
there?
had your own-
Abu Dhabi government. Oh.
What are they going to do? Come here and extradite us?
Wait, what are you talking? You had your own fucking hotel room.
Yeah, but you just
No, I
chose
didn't.
to stay in your bed.
we shared a hotel room because you kept leaving bombs in the toilet and it was horrible. He doesn't
Right,
clean
that
up
was
after
you.
himself.
Oh, anyways, right. So, back to this video idea. So me and you both go on a date. What? So with a different girl, or with? I reckon it's got to be with the same girl.
It's like that
surely,
chicken shop show, isn't it?
it's basically a chicken shop, but it's like a Malfoy shop.
I reckon you get like 3 an episode, so you
So it's
each
like
have like 3
Sidemen
mini
Tinder.
dates.
So it's like Sidemen first dates, but it's just Weller and Malfoy.
No, because
Just
you
copy
two,
their video.
you two are out to find love.
Oh, surely you got to get involved.
No, he's the waiter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
He's the little shithouse that just comes over and is like, oh, more wine.
Surely we're going to need like prompts and stuff as well.
What?
Like,
No,
yeah,
it's all
that's how
from
they
your
did
own.
it. That's how they did it in the side, man.
Yeah, see, I don't get why they do that. Surely you
No,
ask
it
your
really
own
does help.
questions.
Because
Why do you need help?
I write questions for you and you write questions for me.
Yeah,
No,
but
but we want to see how you.
Yeah,
date.
it's more like, no, you're on a date with a lady. How are you gonna do? That is the game. It's none of this prompt bollocks.
But that helps with it.
No,
Yeah, see, but you don't.
actually,
need
the only
help.
thing is whether because he might might beat around the bush and not say the questions that
Yeah,
we want.
the questions are there to.
Otherwise, we'll be talking about like Arsenal or something.
Yeah, no, you want questions to be like, what's
let
your
me-
favourite sex position?
So,
Shit like that.
but also
That's what they did in Sidemen.
in terms of format, what we
Act it
want,
out.
we want Weller.
That's what we did.
You'll have your dates at separate times. So we'll have Weller in your ear, so he can be like, ask her about this or whatever, and we can watch it at the same time. And then, like, obviously, you flip it around. Then
Do you want someone in your ear though? Because surely you just want to crack on.
Yeah, you
I
want-
don't want to
I'd
listen
say
to
you want-
fucking
you want-
Malfoy
you
making like shit noises in my ear.
You want prompts that you pick up.
It's like a few prompts. Like, do you think we'd work well together?
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, there's loads of questions you can do. But you would write mine and I'd... Or Luke writes them all. So we don't know.
Yeah,
Either way, it'll be the most terrifying fucking experience of my life.
that'd be quite fun actually. I fucking love it.
I think that would be a joke too. Come back? Well, like come back again.
Come back again. Just video every now and then when I want.
Yeah.
If you think like a nice little 4-part series or however
However many we
many
want.
feels natural.
Yeah. That could be a thing. Let us know what you reckon of that, you lot. In other news though, obviously, we've had, okay, I'm just gonna be fucking honest. We've had like a lot of males
What?
email in about like erectile dysfunction.
A common topic on the
Like,
show.
It's been a lot.
No, mate, a lot. I don't know what's in the air. I don't know what's in the water.
I would have no idea about that.
But basically, Teddy Baker, he was like, look, I've been suffering as well. I know we mentioned it on the podcast recently. So you can't get erections anymore. And
No.
no.
This happens once or twice when I was too drunk. But that was the reason I got too drunk.
Too drunk.
So, I mean, this question that we had in from a Wafflin Mafia member. It goes, hiya, boys. So I've had trouble with my cock. Due to lockdown and having to stay in over the last couple years, I've wanked a lot. Had a couple experiences with girls in the bedroom where I can't get my cock up, and it's quite embarrassing. it also knocks my confidence in the bedroom, and I get nervous in case it doesn't go up. But yeah, before I even reach the bedroom with a girl, so it's rent free in his head before he's even got there. I've heard Joe mention something before and wondered if he has any advice. Right, so this is just literally the standard, and we've had that like times 50 on the old helpline. Now, before I get into it, a Buxton Army member with his girlfriend, right, in Westfield, came over to me and was like, mate, I used to like watch all your videos. Yeah, well, I haven't uploaded really.
It's always used.
It is always used.
We are used to upload.
Well, you uploaded recently.
Yeah. We watched that one and said it was class, but as in I used to when I was like, and he was like, yeah, your best videos, you know, the ones where you talk about erectile dysfunction. I was like, what? Your favourite videos out of everything I've made is to what, you know, the one about where I'm being Stacey and Sullivan acting out like basically a scene that, you know, where the geezer couldn't get it up. And he was with his girlfriend, just like openly saying all this stuff. And I was like, fair play. And I feel like we've installed a sense of confidence where people can, you know, lads can talk about this and it's great. But I want to know from you, what is the answer that you would give this man? What advice would you give? Because honestly, mate, I'm not going to lie. It's something I think I'm going to battle with for the rest of my life.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, once it's in your head, how do you get it out of your head? Like, how does it disappear?
Exposure therapy. Exposure therapy.
Just
like,
keep shagging.
You have to, as much as you don't want to be in that situation, I know I've used that metaphor of you've touched the kettle, you've been burnt, so you don't want to reach for the kettle ever again.
Wow.
Yeah? Deep, man. But it's true, like, as in, it's like you don't want to go in that situation because it's painful. It really activates that pain center of the brain and you get nervous. But honestly, you just need to be in that situation as much as possible. It's like you want to get better at speaking on camera. You need to be speaking on camera, fuck up loads, get it all wrong. I mean, look at how this man has progressed over the years. At first, he couldn't say a word, and now look at him, confident, massive nod.
I thought he was going to go for me on that, not you.
No, Luke as well. At first of Wafflin, Luke didn't used to be, like, say, I didn't want to be on camera. And now look, he's like centre stage. So it's sort of like, it is about exposing yourself to that situation. Now, obviously, one night stands and going for that sort of thing is not going to be where you're most comfortable. It's realistically with someone, with a partner that you trust and love. However, if you haven't got that, take what you're given. No. It is, basically like in whatever way that situation comes about, you just need to be in that situation as much as possible and learn to be yourself in that situation.
You'll choose Viagra.
Obviously, there's medication. And like, obviously, you know, some people may be ashamed to use that. I mean, we've all dabbled.
I haven't.
You have.
I've never used it.
Oh, mate, it's quality.
I've never used it. I want to try it.
If you want to have like 7 shags in one night, like, go for it.
It does intrigue me. Because like, when I get drunk, like, I actually do struggle.
You can just buy it from Boots now, I swear.
Oh, yeah, you can get it from anywhere. I've got a couple links. No. Basically, like, it's quality. Especially, like, if you want to get... it's difficult because some people get into the slippery slope of using the likes of Viagra or some sort of medication and then become dependent on it. They almost... It's like a rent-free thing where I can't have sex without the confidence of knowing that I've taken that. So it can be good in that, like, okay, it will help you to perform in that situation, but you don't want to rely on it because then that's not only going to be an expensive habit, but also probably another not ideal situation that you find yourself in.
How do you go back to non-Viagra after being on Viagra?
Well, like, taking it once is obviously, you know, it's not
then you're
heroin.
like, is this what it's...
Yeah, it's difficult because don't get me wrong, it's like you have that assurance of like, oh yeah, it's game on. But even then, like, it doesn't actually guarantee a rod on. It doesn't, because if you're not turned on, it doesn't turn you on. It only allows blood to flow more, right? So it's like you still have to be turned on. And what can happen for a lot of us erectile dysfunction members is that basically the anxious chemicals and hormones override any sort of sexual ones. So even though you've popped any sort of medication, you may still not perform because you're still just too anxious. Sure. So it's about becoming comfortable in that situation. That is your first and foremost, because then the natural sexual chemicals will prevail. You can only really do that when you're relaxed. Now, guys, those of you that are feeling a bit on edge, stressed out, anxious, well, we have got the perfect little sponsorship message for you from Calm. Now, I use Calm at night when I'm trying to sleep. Okay, it waffles me to sleep, right? It has this thing where you can put on it and it basically tells you bedtime story. Now, I know it sounds ridiculous and weird and whatever, but on a level, it's helped me so much to relax and just wind down. And this app has so many different features, from like meditation to different ways to basically calm, relax you and get you in, I guess, more of like a present state of mind. So the offer we've got for you is 40% off a premium subscription with Calm. So that's access to their whole entire library on the boys. The link is
calm.com/Wafflin.
That is calm.com/Wafflin for 40% off their entire premium subscription. So find that link in the description. And now back on with the show.
It does confuse me when like people get really drunk and they can't get a rod on. Like, is that purely alcohol, or is it because, are you thinking like,
it's chemicals
is it the stress thing?
Oh no, I'm well and truly turned on, but it ain't fucking
No,
working.
I'm not even saying that, but I'm saying like, is it not working because you are nervous?
No,
I'd say it's got to be just interruption of receptors. Surely there's
alcohol
got to be
in the blood.
a firing of something is just not connecting. Like it's a barrier. It's you know what I mean it's
a broken wire somewhere.
Yeah, but it just interrupts the wires. You know, but and then like don't get me wrong. I've been the nervous wreck. I've been the absolute like in tears, mate. Like, what's wrong with me? Please, God, fix me now.
So,
like me.
Did you never have that problem in a relationship?
Maybe like once or twice.
So did you feel it was, maybe there was less pressure on you to deal with it when you were in a relationship? Was it easier to overcome?
No pressure.
Oh, I'd beat myself up a bit actually. Like if it would ever happen, because like, don't get me wrong, it
can be annoying.
It can happen times, like, but I'd get livid because it would like take me back to like my 17-year-old days when it was like, I'd just get really frustrated at myself. Which is probably like part of the reason why I
celebrate every time you.
Yeah, because it is a huge thing.
It's your dream come true, isn't it?
It is my dream.
God, sex. That's not sad.
That's not sad.
What else we got, boys?
I got another question.
Yeah, go on, mouth.
Am I going to read this one out?
Okay, go through it.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, that's turned off. How long's that been on for?
Yeah, I literally must have been just now because I looked at it a second ago.
Hang on, give us a sec. Yeah, right. So this question is: I've just ended a 5-year relationship because my girlfriend cheated on me. We got together when we were both 14. Now we're both 19. Because I've grew up in a relationship, I'm worried I don't know how to get into the position and chat to girls or how to start getting to know new people. What would you say is the best way to get myself back into the game? Because right now, I'm lost. Cheers, lads. P.S. Theo is the sexiest man I've ever seen.
Goddamn fucking right he is.
So this is obviously a difficult one. When your brain is accustomed to a certain way of living, you know, for your, I guess, major development stages of your life, being in a relationship, comfortable in that situation, you have not even been about trying to get to know a new lady on that level. It can be very difficult and very obscure, but the human brain is the most adaptive thing in the world, right? It's yet again that thing of exposure therapy, right? The more you're exposed to something, the more the brain will adapt to it. So what you don't want to do is shelter yourself away, even though you feel awkward, nervous, and all of that stuff. You need to just put yourself out there. Yeah, there may be things, I mean, obviously you're 19 now. I wouldn't say, get smashed every single time and use that as courage to speak to girls. You need to do it also when you're sober. But sometimes going for a little bev, going on a night out with the boys, that can be an easier way to do it. I definitely recommend real life, right? Not these dating apps.
100%.
Real life interaction. That is how you're going to really build your confidence, because that's when, it's not, you can't hide behind a screen. And Theo, what would you say about this?
Look, 14's young.
Yeah.
Obviously now he's 19. The only way you're going to get over this hurdle is just putting yourself into these scenarios. Like, you're going to be a nervous wreck. There's no way of getting around it. But the more you do it, the more you go and allow yourself to have fun, you'll just feel the pressure fade away, I guess.
We have to appreciate also that this young man is probably facing some confidence issues
right
now due to how his relationship ended.
Yeah, it's peak.
And especially at that age where you are 19, especially where you're not necessarily best equipped to handle these issues that life throws at you.
No, it's true. And obviously, the topic of getting cheated on, I've personally never experienced it, so I don't know the actual pain and betrayal, and how it must just knock you for six if you weren't expecting it, that it must bring onto you. But it is that thing of getting over any trauma.
It literally is a trauma, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. It's something that has really burnt you. Getting over any trauma, it is that thing of like proving to yourself that doesn't define you. It's like, yeah, you've been cheated once, but then going into every sort of like potential relationship or conversation with a new girl with that on the forefront, with that going, no, keep your guard up, no, don't expose yourself because it might happen again. That's not going to make you happy and make you live a better life or help you to get over it. It's almost like, look, that happened, you've learnt from it, it is what it is, but now I'm going into life with an open mind and not self-sabotaging.
And I think the worst thing you can do as well, going into a new relationship, coming off the back of like being cheated on or whatever, is like you say, having it at the forefront of your mind, and then that becoming such an insecurity of yours that you then end up putting it onto this new girl who would maybe not even dream of doing anything like that to you. And then you become one of those obsessive sort of like checking her phone when you shouldn't be, and doing all that sort of weird stuff. It's something that you have to deal with before you move on.
The one thing he has going for him is that he is still 19. So he's got a long way ahead of him. Like, he's very young still.
Even any age, mate, any age. It's not like, if you're older, then you're... No, it's any age.
Do you not find, like, the ages of, like, 16 to, like, 18, like, that's where you sort of, like, learn how to, I guess, flirt, chat to birds. So he sort of missed out on that. So he's...
No.
Do you not think that's where you start to build, like, that confidence?
I learned my skills. No. I learned who I was and to be confident in myself in that manner, age 22, 23.
Just a late bloomer.
Of course, mate. We're all different.
There's
no late, there's no early. Everyone does things at their own pace. And that is the bottom line. Like, it may be you're 40 when you really, like, embrace who you are and you're comfortable in who you are in that sense. There's no... And that is what I really want to get out of everyone's heads. Like, that you're meant to or you should be at a certain level at a certain point. Like, there's no rules.
Well, I feel like the advice for this kiddie is take a few months or however long you need just to work on yourself and just put girls to the back of your mind. You don't need that right now.
So you'll end up doing shit as well to girls that like you doesn't actually represent who you are.
Exactly. You want to work on yourself and build your self-confidence back up, because his self-confidence right now is probably in the fucking bin.
Yeah.
So he needs to work on himself. Go do a triathlon, go do the gym, whatever you want to do. To work on yourself, and then once you've worked on yourself, you have self-confidence, and you go out, have fun, lad.
Yeah, it's very true.
It's like, I guess it's the same for, I know this guy's just talking about going and talking to girls, but like even when it does go further, you don't really want to head into a relationship when you've got your own baggage to deal with. And I mean, like in that sense where you've got things that maybe are best sorted out on your own. Like, I'm not like you've got the support of friends and whatever, but there are things that you don't want to like necessarily burden other people with. And I've been there where like I'd be like, okay, I need to sort my own stuff out, and then I'll look for a girl maybe. So I just think, it goes for everyone. Just believe in yourself first.
It is facts. My thing now is like, sure, like I know. Before I was like, oh yeah, never relationship, like never.
You changed like the weather.
Yeah. And obviously, had the relationship and I was like, oh yeah, this is quality. And then now I'm just like, oh yeah, maybe I'm just not designed for it again. It's just sort of like
swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, the point I'm making is that like, like there's no set. I feel like we're always changing our views. Yeah, forever evolving. So even though right now at the age of 19, you may feel like, the end of the world, or this is how you feel. When you're 25, mate, you're not going to be thinking how you're 19. Like I'm not thinking. Otherwise, I'd still be like fucking scared of everything. You just
Sometimes cuddles are nice though.
Cuddles are fucking quality, mate.
I love cuddles.
I'll tell you what. In this London apartment, obviously it's lovely. I would like a cuddle though.
Have you not had any here,
mate? Nothing beats a cuddle. Well, you not had a cuddle?
No, yeah, but
you have had a cuddle from who?
Like the dustbin man. But yeah, no.
Wait, cuddles are the best.
Cuddles are quality. So wait, do you have cuddles?
I love cuddles.
No, but with these girls or girl, I don't know who you're seeing. I don't know what's going on in your life. But do you cuddle them?
Yeah.
And is it lovely?
I like cuddles.
So you cuddle them like you love them?
What? No. What? No.
This is my point where
I
I
do.
talk about.
I do. Why are you doing a cuddle if you're not cuddling?
I do.
With
Okay,
intent.
You have to
okay.
cuddle them properly,
Yeah.
I just like a nice snuggle.
like a spoon.
There's all kinds of cuddles.
But a spoon is the best form
It
of
is the
cuddle.
best form of cuddle.
What's your favourite sex position?
I don't know why it's being called this now. Like, Chip called it the Chippo slice. It's basically spooning.
The Chippos.
Yeah, he called it the Chippo slice in a
So
video.
you call it the chip. Let me do the Chippo slice on you.
No, nice spoon.
So yeah, spoon and shags.
I think that's all right.
It's all right, but
Go on, then, what's your
I
favourite?
like,
then?
I like the visuals when I can see what's going
Yeah.
on.
They're riding you.
No. I mean, yeah, quality. I like legs behind head. Missionary.
Oh yeah, no, that's a classic.
So it's like it's very like.
This is nice misogynist.
No, it's not. We're allowed to fucking talk about our favourite sex position.
Yeah.
Fam, this ain't no, but it's true. Like, I'm not allowing that to get rent free in our heads now. We're allowed to talk about our favourite sex position.
Comment yours down
Fuck me.
below right now.
Yeah,
whether
what's
you're
your
male
over
or
18s?
female.
What's yours? Male, female, anything.
What about the
Whatever
one leg over the head?
One leg, yeah, class.
One
Yeah.
leg.
Yeah,
Do that. Sort of like. No, yeah, like yeah, it's quality.
Have you ever had a finger up your ass?
No, never.
Why does it always come to
Wait,
that?
what you have?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm well
Yet.
scared about it.
Scared about it, like you know it's coming.
Well, inevitably at some point it probably will happen.
No, stop.
Terrified.
No,
Why,
no.
but
Have you had it?
Oh,
you
no.
No, you like your bum getting licked.
I literally have never had my ass licked.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
No, there's people. You've got mates that are into it.
Yeah, dude. Who?
Chippo crimes.
No, he hates it. Stop saying names.
How freezing.
I don't know.
I know who it is, but I won't say it.
What?
No, I got quite
The,
a few.
the
I've got
thing
quite a
is,
few mates, actually.
like, you're gonna have to get Burrs to sign a disclaimer if they go near your ass, because I bet it's disgusting.
No.
No,
I
it
don't
is.
like this like persona. Like you've always had this persona of me that I'm like a green bogey man.
Yeah, no,
But I'm very hygienic. More hygienic than you.
that's not true.
It's true.
Oi, so obviously IB for next week, boys.
Haven't mentioned
What are we? No, what are we going for? Like, what is our purpose of going?
that. Why are we going?
Why are we going?
Well, I'm only going because I have to come out to film with you,
You
boys.
can't be arsed.
I just drank so much.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know why you haven't saved yourself. Like when I saw you on a night out, I was like, I know he's gonna wake up thinking like, I can't be
I
asked
might
for
be going out
IB
again
for.
tonight.
No, mate. I'm invited. Am I? Why?
He
No,
still doesn't invite
he still
you
doesn't.
anyway.
No,
'cause I've been
you
invited.
lot. Why doesn't he invite me? I've lived
I've
in
been in-
London for
no,
2
because
weeks now, and you just
it's a
don't know.
different-
Wow. You, bro, there's a fucking
Wow.
there's an agenda
No
going
one,
on.
the London aren't going out. It's my other mates.
Who's
Who?
Why can't I come out with them?
If you want to,
No,
come
who
along.
you going out with?
You know, Ben.
No, all right. Give us the list of people you're going out with.
I'm not going to give the full list.
Is it the girl you fancy?
No, it's not.
So you
What?
Well, she wouldn't want me around her.
No, it's
It's just you and Ben.
no, it's Ben and a few others like
So
Ben,
basically, it's
Cam,
like-
Mo.
It's like a whole fucking gang. Oh no, but we're not going to
No,
invite
basically,
Weller.
they're going out, and I've never been out with them before in my life. So like, he was like, "Oh, come along." I was like, "Oh, I won't get back from go-kart until late, but maybe I'll come along."
Yeah, I'm going out in Leeds
Tonight.
now tomorrow. So like,
Where's my invite?
well, it's Matchroom boxing thing, so I've been invited by them.
What? I don't.
They only invited me. No, because
Not me, guys.
yeah, no.
No one's talked about me.
Well, can we just take beef for like chill? Like maybe just go for like
Wait,
a
but
beach
that's what I was
day?
going to say. Like, you
We
boys
don't have to
don't
drink
have to
every
go
day.
and get
No.
fucked every day. He does. He wants to.
No. I mean, I've literally since getting back from IB, I've done 2 weeks of like health. Yeah, the odd like night out in rain. Shout out Gary Caprani. But basically, yeah, like I've taken it easy and smashed the gym because I know this Ibiza week is going to be a heavy one.
I've done 2 gym days in a row.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of beef, boys,
Yeah.
is the episode that
Yeah.
we're doing, are we going to be pissed?
No, yeah, I think we do IB for style, if you know what I fucking mean.
It sounds horrible. Don't ever do that again. That was disgusting.
Why?
You don't know.
Oh, fucking me. No, but do you know what I mean? I think we just have it large.
What is that?
No, all right, yeah, we're going to do IB for how you would do IB for.
See, our beef is special.
Yeah,
And it
it's
will be special.
very fucking special. Right then, we're on that time.
We got one more question. It's one more question.
Have we?
Yeah.
Mate, we've got another episode to do next week, surely.
Do the question.
Do the question. What is the
Because
question?
we've also paused and
Okay, what is the question, bro?
What's it?
Our final question of the day is, my girlfriend has been watching Wafflin a bit too much. Every time she or I go round hers or she comes round mine, she's always talking about it or watching Wafflin. Whenever you guys read the comments about Theo getting a glow up or whatever, she agrees and nods her head. I'm getting worried as before I walked into her room and I heard her moan Theo's name. Is this real?
He's chatting absolute wuss.
It's from a guy called Teddy as well. This is you. Right, obviously I thought it was a joke, but as soon as I opened the door, she was trying to hide something under the quilt. I'm now questioning our relationship. Theo, change your goddamn behaviour. Thanks, boys, and sexy Weller. Listen, surely that's bollocks.
That is
Well,
bullshit.
when it's about you, it's not, but when it's about me...
But when it's about him, it's bollocks as well.
No.
I'm
Wait,
joking.
okay. Have you ever fantasised over any of the Wafflin members? Like, be real. Like, be fucking real. Put it in the chat right now. Has anyone gone...
It's Luke.
Oh, of course, mate. I'm telling you, right, there's been some dodgy fantasies where all three of us are involved. I'm telling you, there's been like fucking gangbang shit. I reckon there's been someone that has gone, you know what, I'm going to write a story in my head tonight and I'm going to have a little fantasy. And they've fucking done it.
Wait, do you reckon someone right now is watching this and gone really bright red?
Yeah, they've gone, oh, how do they know?
They know.
Of course we know. So on that note,
Oh, gosh.
we'll see you for the Ibiza episode next week. We're going to have it fucking large. So leave a like, rating, comment. We can't wait for Ibiza. You boys better have a gangy. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.